What's going on, guys, and welcome back to DSG. And today we're gonna have an efficiency video for you guys. So if you know or don't know about Steamboat Mickey, he is the one exclusive character in the token exchange. If you don't know what the token exchange is, if you're a newer player, this is where once you get a 7-star character, you unlock a new exchange where once you get duplicate character tokens for characters you already have 7 stars, you get tokens towards the token exchange where you can get gear and character tokens, etc. So it makes sense if you probably played Swaga, for instance. It's same thing as a shard shop, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. And once you get a 7-star character, you'll easily figure it out what the token exchange is and what it does for you. But there is a character there that I just said earlier, and what this video is all about is Steamboat Mickey worth to go for? He's not the greatest character out there by any means. He doesn't have the greatest team synergy, but he is a character that is exclusive there, and he's a classic character. So for collectors, you know, it's something that you might want to go for. But for my more efficiency players out there and people that are just more cautious about their materials, it's probably not the best option for you. And in this video, we're going to do a quick explanation and show you guys exactly what you're doing if you're going for Steamboat Mickey instead of maybe using it for gear. So I am guilty of this. I'm a collector as well, so I am pretty efficient in most ways, but this is probably the most inefficient way that I do play this game, and that's just because I want Steamboat Mickey, and yeah, that's just kind of how I see it. They did at one point have bundles, but I didn't buy the bundles at that point just because I wasn't in the right space to buy them at that point. But now looking at it, I definitely should have gone for those bundles, because it definitely would have been much better to buy the bundles instead of spending these character tokens towards him. So here's exactly why. Now let's look at the slides we have here. So the first thing, how much does Steamboat Mickey cost? Well, so how much is Steamboat Mickey gonna cost you? Well, one character token equals 150 token exchange tokens. So you're going to do this 330 times to get a 7-star Steamboat Mickey, which is going to cost you 49,500 token exchange tokens. Seems like a lot, which it is. So what can you get with those 49,500 token exchange tokens in the token exchange? Well, let's break it down from what the different pieces and gear you can get from here. You have the expensive faction pieces, which are like your rods and your barbed wire, your royal pattern, your oddly shaped seed, those type of materials. Then you have your cheap faction pieces and essences, and then you have your illusion pieces, your tier 6 materials, which are like your rose thorns, and then your droplets and you can also get extracts here as well. But extracts, there's other places you get there where I think you can get better value for them, or just overall it's more important to get these other pieces here because you can get those extracts elsewhere. So with that said, in terms of expensive faction pieces, you can get 538 pieces, which equates to just under 18 full pieces, which actually is going to make you set for 3 gear tier 8 characters, because you need 6 full pieces each for each character. So with it, you're going to be able to get for sure 2 characters complete, and you just need a fraction more, so you're easily going to get that those other few pieces in order to complete one of the expensive faction pieces for a character. So for the cheap faction pieces, you're going to look at 44 full pieces, because you're going to get 1767, which equates to 44 full pieces, and you divide that by 6. That is 7 gear tier 8 characters done, guys, for these cheap faction pieces. For essences, around the same place as well, you're going to be anywhere between 44 and about 50, around there, I would say. So that's 7 characters done with essences and done with cheap faction pieces. Just think about that, guys, what you can do with that. For illusions, you get 1414, which is 47 full pieces. Again, 7 characters done here as well, and almost done with that 8th character as well. Tier 6 material, not as impressive. You get 1302, which equals 26 full pieces. But with the 26 full pieces, you know, that's guaranteed 2 and possibly 3, I think, as well. well, because some characters need a little bit more tier 6 material and some characters need a little bit less, so it really just depends. So I would say you can almost guarantee 3 characters here done with this tier 6 material, but it just depends. Last time I was saying guaranteeing 2, possibly 3. And moving on to droplets, again, not as super impressive, but droplets are so key in this game. 1546, which equals about 44 full pieces. So 44 full pieces, I can pretty much say that's about 5 characters, at least from gear tier 5 to gear tier 6. So I would say that's a pretty healthy place to be in. 5 might be a push there, I would say. So okay, let's reroute that. I would say guaranteeing 4 characters there for gear tier 5 to gear tier 6. And this can be about 2 or 3 characters from gear tier 6 to 7. So not bad as well. So this is what you guys are going to be missing out. Of course, is only if you get one of these, only spend it on expensive faction pieces, only spend it on cheap faction pieces, etc. So with this looking here, I would guesstimate if you were getting a character from tier 7 to 8, you're gonna get at least 2 done for sure. If you spent it on cheap faction pieces, essences, illusions, etc., this will guarantee you, if you're going from tier 7 to tier 8, I would say 2 for sure characters from tier 7 to tier 8, which in all honesty, much better than getting Steamboat Mickey by all means, because this could be your Herc, this could be your Beast, this could be your Barley, this could be anyone really. So it's just whoever you want to put this towards. This is a much better place to put them than buying Steamboat Mickey. Like I said, I'm guilty because I waste my inefficiencies getting Steamboat Mickey character tokens, but later on, of course, I'm gonna be switching over and definitely gonna try and get those expensive faction pieces, because those ones really suck to get. The drop rates for those are ridiculous, and the actual cost of them being 16 energy is a pretty steep price, to be honest. And by all means, guys, spend that, I would say here, especially if you're going for gear tier 8 materials, probably the best place you can go for these. But you can always, if you want to differentiate where you spend these, maybe buy some droplets here too. It's really up to you guys, but for sure this is a great place to get those gear 8 materials. So if you guys found this helpful, definitely share it with your friends, share it with your club. That'd be great. And let me know if you guys want any more tips similar to this in terms of like farming exchange stuff. I am considering doing a full-on beginner's guide series. I need to type out and outline stuff like that so I can be more organized with it, so I can help you guys, especially from my beginner peeps, with the new game modes coming out hopefully in the near future. I'm thinking people are going to start coming back, or new players are going to start coming to the game, so hopefully I can help you guys in that way. So anyways, guys, thank you so much, and as always, like, share, subscribe, everything like that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys.